open cup pour. That's what we're doing today. Today is, you just take a paper cup and you cut the bottom, so now it's open. And we're going for a galaxy look. Fingers crossed. This isn't, we're gonna pour the paint right in here. I've already got my canvas covered in black, just to show you some of the paints. So we've got the Ready Pour Black and Ready Pour Blue. I've mixed some of these other paints, Artist Loft, Brilliant Blue, which is this one. This is called Metallic Cobalt Blue, which that looks teal and green to me, but and then here's our mist tint, but we thought it was blue and purpley blue, because wouldn't you think that was purpley blue? Nope, it's gray. I guess what do you want for $1? And then this is called a cell activator. This is my little recipe, or somebody else's recipe that I'm copying. So, and it's white. So it's 3 parts Floetrol, 1 part glue, like Elmer's school glue, Elmer's Glue All, 1 part paint, which is I put white, and then 6 drops of this Minwax wood conditioner. Apparently this is a cell activator, create cells. I've used it once, did create cells, so I'm gonna use it a little bit in this. We'll see. And then the other thing I wanted to show you is this. This is a butane lighter. I got it at Walmart for like $10, and you just fill it with the butane fuel. Pretty inexpensive. Me and my baby weak hands have trouble. It's got 2 triggers, so we've got one clamped down, so it's a little easier for me to turn it on. So basically what this does is it takes out air bubbles from your painting. So sometimes, like after you pour, you'll have air bubbles, and you don't want it to dry with an air bubble. And then it also will bring cells up, so you could have underlying cells under the paint, and you just torch this a little bit and it brings up the cells. So I've used this a little. It does seem to work pretty good. You can tell I've used it. It's got paint on it. So alright, so we're going to do an open cup. So the way this works is when you're going to pour, we're going to put the paint in here. It's going to push underneath the cup and it floats a bit. So you start out, I already got this covered in black. This was a canvas that I didn't like how it came out. I didn't like it the minute I did it. Scraped it off and let it dry, and I'm reusing the canvas. So you don't, if you don't like it, scrape it off, do it again. There's no harm. So so I'm gonna start out, I'll start over here. So I'm just gonna make a little puddle of the black paint, and I'm gonna put the cup right in the middle of the puddle there. Okay, so now we're gonna pour the paint, and it's supposed to push out underneath. And we're going for a galaxy look. So I'm gonna start out with just I don't have much of this left. So I'm gonna let it float around. Some people control the float. I don't know. I don't think there's anything in here. Hold on. Not much of this left. Oh, there's a little. So it's going to take a couple colors before you're going to see it come out. So yep, this is pretty empty. So I'm going to start out with, we'll start out with this house paint that I'll try to pour with my left hand here. So I'm pouring it directly in. Then we'll do this blue, which is really pretty. And then see how it's filling up. It hasn't come out yet, but it will. And we'll do some of this purple. So see how the paint is pushing out? I'm going to do some of this cell activator stuff, and you can move it. I'll show you. So I'm going to just kind of, I want it to move around. I don't want it to go totally off the canvas. That would stink, wouldn't it? So the higher you push it, it'll push out. So I'm going to just kind of move it around. So see, it's starting to come out on the end, and I just kind of turned it so that we can get it. So I'm going to push it. See how it's alright if you dribble a little. So I just going to tilt it a little bit. Do a little bit more of the gray. So I'm hoping for galaxy night sky type colors. It's kind of looking like it. Seen other people do it. It's pretty cool. I'm going to do that cell stuff again. So it is starting to run off. Hold on. I want it to come down. So I think it's kind of fun to see it push out when you push it in there. Roll this again. So it's moving. It's looking pretty cool. I'll put another squirt of this cell stuff. Alright, I'm gonna tilt it a little bit because it's going to that corner and I want it to come. So some people, when they take the cup off, they just go up. I'm gonna kind of twirl it a bit. And I'm just gonna, and you can also lift it up a little bit. So I'm gonna just move it this away. It's looking pretty good. And let's see. And it has sometimes has its, wants to go wherever, it doesn't care where you want it to go. So now I'm just gonna kind of drag it, and I'm lifting it up, twirling it, dragging it over to this, because there's not that much over there, and might as well use the paint, right? Because you got it. So I hope everyone's doing well. Fall's here, but today it feels like summer, which is really nice. Want to take advantage of being outside, or advantage of the weather, being outside. And I don't have my cheat sheet, but I hope to, if you decide to do some painting, share what you've done. And make sure you subscribe. Oh, that's fine. Give us a like, subscribe. We have some fun things in store. I think next time I'm going to be pouring on something not a canvas. So I'm just kind of twirling it, and then I'm going to lift it up. Alright, so before I move it around, I'm going to try to get some of these air bubbles out. I don't think there's that many of them, but so I'm just, you probably can't see it, but I am getting, see how they're, you can kind of see. Alright, so I'm going to move it around a bit. So this is cool. I need some of the color over here a bit. I'm going to try to move it slow because I like how it's looking. I kind of wanted to get to this corner here. So even though I put that white activator, you're not seeing much white, which is good. I didn't want a lot of white. And since the paint's kind of down this end, try to get that corner. And some of the white's coming through. So then you can stop and assess, see if there's anything you want to. This corner, I'm just going to take some of those drips and stick that paint on the corner. And I think I'm going to give it another spray of the butane. Here's one more butane, but so that's an open cup pour. Check it out. It's supposed to look like the night sky a little bit. I might fool around with it a little bit more and play around with it, play some colors, and I hope you enjoy. I hope you're well and have a great day. Peace.